Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Reading Road, where the Cincinnati Bearcats are ready to take the ice to take on the Akron Zips. I'm Paul Lockman, joined alongside me by AC Austin Coleman. Coleman, Bearcats got off a rivalry game from last night, defeating the Xavier Musketeers 7-0. Will now look to take on the Akron Zips. What are your first impressions for tonight's game?
First thing I realized when I came to the rink today was how small that Akron bench is. Like to see UC take full advantage of that. They got a small bench. Let's you just work them, man, and make them get tired, and eventually they're going to be too worn down to keep up with us, and hopefully you'll see the same score as you saw last night.
I did get a very, very quick glimpse at the starting lineup. First for the Akron Zips, centering the line will be number 18, Cam Wilson. Right wing, number 93, Joe Sell. Left wing, Zachary Bunting. Defenseman number 23, Joshua Seaman. And defenseman number 42, Nick Barberari. Number 30, Zach Maxwell will be in net for the Akron Zips. For your Cincinnati Bearcats, number 24, Danny Mateo will take the draw. To his left, John Von Kieserlin. To his right will be Colin McAllister wearing the number 2. On defense, Sam Dorff and Matt Lidley wearing number 21 and 14 respectively. And in net, number 31, Sebastian Millette. This game is underway. Bearcats controlling here early. Danny Mateo fires one in, and Maxwell makes his first save of the day. So, as you're saying, you expect the benches to play a big role, and clearly Akron's bench is smaller than Cincinnati's. And not only that, but when you have to factor in Cincinnati's speed to go along with it, that's a daily double.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw that last night. They controlled the puck really well in the O zone, and or as in the end zone, as our favorite head coach John Tortorella likes to call it.
You ain't kidding there.
So, no, I'd like to see that tonight. Here's a good 2-on-1 right here.
Oh, McAllister finds
Ow!
Wow, Danny Mateo. Mateo had all day to decide which move he wanted to make, and quickly gets the Bearcats on the board. 55 seconds into this game, and really credit Colin McAllister on that nice soft feed to Danny Mateo.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Colin there. Get it to the center of the ice where Danny was. I don't know exactly what happened. Maybe a miscommunication, bad pass there with Akron, but able to pick up the puck 2-on-1 and able to put her in the back of the net, stuff her in, eh?
Hey, that looks good on the scoreboard. They're slow to put it up. You beat them there, did you not? 1-0 Bearcats. So last night we were dealing with a little bit of time delay constraints, but the scoreboard obviously king above all. Yeah. Up there, because that's what they go by. They don't go by our scoreboard, but our scoreboard is great right now, 1-0 in favor of Cincinnati. 5 shots already for Cincinnati, though they've yet to put up the strike by Mateo, and it is official. It's on the board. So Cincinnati in front of Akron, 1-0. Nick Okada sends a ripper, and
dizzy.
No doubt about it. He had the lane, he saw it, and when you look at Okada's numbers, he's a pass-first kind of guy. But even Okada had to rip that one, and nobody saw it in the back of the net. Other than Okada, he saw it first, and then everyone else just responded.
Yeah, that was a good face-off win there for Brady, for number 15, Brady Kiplinger. And like you said, Okada is able to pick up the puck very cleanly, walks the line, and puts a slap shot up, goes one down, goes bar down there. So that was pretty.
Well, Cincinnati just really getting their legs underneath them here early, which is something that if you're showing up late, not even 2 minutes late, which I've been 2 minutes late everywhere I've ever gone, you've already missed a little bit of action. Sebastian Millette seeing a little bit of action, his first bit of action of the game, as he makes a stop, 2 to be exact, and Cincinnati will have their first defensive zone faceoff.
Yeah, his first 2 shots, Sebastian's seen. He's played pretty well this year, so hopefully he keep up all the good work tonight.
So we want to make sure that you follow us on Twitter, UC Ice Hockey, and Brett Majors played last night, wears the number 10 for Cincinnati. the Bearcats expect to keep him busy, keep those thumbs busy all day for Brett Majors. He's going to look like a teenage girl at the mall, head down, just trolling.
The Xavier coach told Metterhouse last night, can you be more kind to us, please?
Well,
talking about the tweets.
Okay.
They weren't even bad. They were G-rated.
How about that? Well, we can't blame Brett Majors for that. Brett Majors was on the ice last night. He has a good alibi to the fact that he did not make those tweets, but you know, I have a feeling Xavier would have probably done the same had they upset the Bearcats last night. I don't think they would have taken it easy, nor would I want them to. You know, you're playing a rival. You do what rivals do. As Kyle Ahrens is down on the puck. Metterhouse, the aforementioned player that was spoken of yesterday, gets stood up there at the blue line. Now, what I also have noticed about Akron here are they have their numbers aren't in order as Metterhouse takes a hit in the corner. They have some interesting numbers of 61, 93, 81. What's your take on that, AC?
Don't like it.
You don't like it? Whether you've noticed or not for Cincinnati, just to expand on what I'm saying here, they move up 1 through 31.
Yeah.
No skips, no 97s, no 85s.
Well, hey, you know, it's nice to pick your number, but let's keep some numbers in baseball. Let's keep them some in football, you know. Those aren't hockey numbers.
Interesting. That's just one take on the opinion. Be sure to leave a comment if you want on our Twitter page or on the YouTube channel. Let us know what your thoughts are. Bearcats wearing their now traditional home whites. They wore these on the road last year. They've worn them, I believe, every game so far here at home, wearing whites with black numerals, red trim. Akron wearing their road navy blue with gold trim and white numerals. Much easier numbers to read than Xavier's last night. Xavier had the very dark charcoal gray. Prominent white here on the back of navy blue jerseys. You can't miss this, so no excuses if I miss a name. Not only that, but it's a shortened Akron roster, so less names to choose from.
Yeah.
Puck is dropped, face-off one, and out with the puck comes number 42, Nick Barbrady. Oh, cross-ice pass. Talibi had time, a little too much time, as he wanted to make sure that puck was nice and flat right on the tape. Tried to put it in, stick side.
Yeah, really good puck movement there. I think we went high, low across the ice to Bonta, back to Talibi, and he just couldn't control the puck as soon as he got it. Able to get on net, but just couldn't find the back of the net.
Puck is dropped. Face-off won by the Bearcats. Lona wins the draw, and he dropped it back to Dorf, who fired one in. Puck went wide. Bearcats able to control in the zone. Long stretch pass. Matt Lidley was there. Matt Lidley was tripped up, but they just figure he's so strong they don't have to call it. We haven't played 5 minutes yet. Bearcats out in front 2-0. As Sebastian Millette had a little bit of an unexpected visitor into his net. Looked like Zachary Bunting came crashing hard into the crease. Kyle Talibi back to get the puck, plays a little givesies backsies, give and go behind the net before moving it up to the neutral zone. Damian Lona there to play it. Johnny Bonta picks it up, now looking for any sort of teammate, decides to take it himself across the blue line. Throws it off the boards, loses the puck momentarily, picked up by Talibi, who moves it to Bonta, who moves it to Lona, who tried to get it to Talibi on the finish.
Yeah, great backdoor look there. He found a passing lane, just too much sauce on it. Talibi can't get a stick on it, and it goes out of the zone.
Now, I'm not going to be one to criticize, but you already have a 2-0 lead. Do you expect to see Cincinnati maybe try to get a little flashier with each goal?
No, you just play your game. If it's flashy, it's flashy, but these guys are just going to keep playing their game.
Yeah,
cool goals are good. I mean, we'll take them. Gives us something to get excited about, right? But we'll look at that right there. Oh, what a
man,
save.
Talibi right out in front, had time to do a little forward backhand. Decided to go forehand. Maxwell there to make the challenging save. Really right in front of him, and he has been put to the task here early. I was just showing you before the game, Maxwell coming into this allowed 2 goals on 13 shots, so he's made 11 saves. Right now he's up to 5 saves in this first period. Out with the puck comes Polanski, wearing number 61 in navy blue. Home run pass connects, and Danny Matea blew a tire, or else he had a wide open breakaway.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
So Coleman, you know, I'm not saying that you've done that a lot. 2-on-1 the other way. Cincinnati speed should disrupt that. Danny Matea, first one back to do so. But, you know, when you have a blown tire, what is that? Is that a divot in the ice? Is it your skate blade?
Yeah, I mean, everybody here that has played here before, they know the ice isn't perfect, so I don't know, he might have just hit a chip in the ice there. Danny, he can skate, so I don't think he fell by himself. Probably blame it on the ice. I know that blue line has arms. It's happened to all of us.
I'm not saying, you know, we're spinning tires here, but it, you know, kind of have that effect where you're trying to get it so fast because you have that breakaway that
just get too excited.
You're burning rubber or blade in this instance.
Yeah.
Well, good to know. Bearcats have a skate sharpener in the clubhouse if needed. So
that's right.
Matea already 1 goal to his credit. Not saying he needs it. He could very well may have 3 at the end of this period. Moving up with the puck are the Zips. Akron controlling now on the left wing side. Trying to cycle it. Bearcats not giving him any room. Dalton Drum looking to win the race. That was a foot race. Both players going after it. Puck stays loose though, no one able to control it. Fought for and then cleared out by the Akron Zips. Matt Lindley softly touches it and pushes it forward toward the offensive zone. Dalton Drum moving and putting on the brakes right at the blue line, making sure we didn't go offside. "12 minutes to play here in the first period. Cincinnati jumped out in front, scoring 2 goals within the first 2 minutes of the game. Now looking to add to their lead. Murphy double team pinned up along the glass. And now we're gonna have a little extracurricular. These two are not guys you want, I mean, Murphy is the last guy I want to be trading blows with there. Punches. Not a wise idea.
No, just a little physical play in the corner. I'm not scared of Murph, Paul. You shouldn't be either. Well, he's soft at heart.
Well, Sam Urback, number 74, he's got 2 inches on Murphy on the tail of the tape. He stands 5'10", 150. Murphy, 5'8", 190.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, he doesn't miss too many meals.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. I wish I could keep up with that.
So the initial penalty will go on Urback, and Murphy will leave the situation unscathed. In fact, he will even stay out on the ice. Not a bad place to be if you're Ryan Murphy. As he stays on the ice, look for a goal there. How extra insulting is that? You commit a penalty on a guy, and then that same guy scores. Trying to go short-handed here. That was Nick Barberi. Maybe a little too fancy with the moves. Picked up here by Cam Wilson. Wilson just fires it down and allows for a clear. So I don't have a number 13 for my sheet. I always find one guy for Akron, you know, maybe not Akron specifically, but any opposing team to Cincinnati. There's always that one guy wearing a uniform he's not supposed to be. Shot is deflected, hits off the protective netting. We'll have a face-off in Bearcat territory here.
I like to see our guys here set up the power play. They're checking out some video before the game there to see what they could do differently to get a higher success rate from last night. So let's see if they can set it up here with, what, about a minute left in the power play.
Yeah, Cincinnati kind of got a, I don't know what to call it. I mean, a indifferent power play goal last night. They scored it on their last power play chance of the night, which came with 2 minutes left to make the score 7-0. Really not even the nail on the coffin, that's just dirt.
Another good
and
save.
Murphy right in front of the net, top of the crease, able to get a stick on it, but Maxwell makes the save. Damian Lona squares one up. He misses wide. Rebound collected by Cincinnati.
That's exactly what we were looking at in the lounge there. It's exactly what we were looking for. That was
Moving
good
the
puck
puck.
movement. Yep, right there. We went high. We went what? Okada looked at Murph, wasn't there. Went back to Damian. He's on his weak side there, so he can't wind up for a 1-T. But he finds Kip right in the middle for a quick one touch to himself, and he puts it towards the net. That was good puck movement.
So Bearcats will look to make a few extra passes in the slot, open up even more shooting lanes as 16 seconds remain on the penalty to Urbeck. Urbeck came into this weekend with 10 penalty minutes, tied for a team high. So he's very familiar with that
Oh, come on!
box. Maxwell makes a save to his right, allows a rebound. Bearcats can't jump on it quick enough, and Maxwell able to stop the next shot.
Well, we may be seeing another good goaltender here for the visiting team that's playing at Sports Plus. Last night, Irwin for Xavier had a good outing. Right now, this kid's playing pretty well. He's keeping a lot of pucks out. He's controlling his rebounds well. We're actually getting to the rebounds first, too, so see what happens here.
Well, AC, you made a good point there, and especially when you give up 2 goals within the first 2 minutes against Cincinnati, it can be very demoralizing.
Yeah. There it is.
You can be out of your game real quickly. As Murphy missed another tip-in chance there. A little bit of traffic in his way, so that's a tough shot to put in. Brandon Aaron's getting dirty
Who's this on?
as he will pick
Bad
it up.
guys. All right, we'll take it.
Drops it back to Colin Rack, whose shot gets tipped and blocked. And a delayed penalty to Akron, so as they kill off the Urbank penalty, the already shorthanded Akron Zips are going to go back to the box.
Interference. It's calling interference on him.
Same guy,
Oh, is it?
Sam Urbach, number 74. So I was just saying how unfortunate it would be to commit a penalty on a guy, leave that guy out there, that guy score. How embarrassing is it to come out of the box, not even to get another trip to the bench before being sent back to the penalty box. I'm sure the next few words he has with his coach are not going to be pleasant. Damian Lona brings it in left wing side, looking for any white jersey to feed it to, who will most likely dish it to Nick Okada, who absolutely ripped a one-timer past Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell didn't see that at all. That was nice. Lona took the puck all the way around the net. Okada was calling for it, top of the circle, was winding up already, and he's able to put her in the back of the net. I think he went short side, blocker side there, tons of traffic in front. No way Maxwell saw that. That's a good goal.
Well, the weird thing is, from where we're standing, you could tell that the pass was going to go to Okada. So Nick had all the time in the world to just aim up, see his spot, and as a pitcher, he is hitting his spots. But as a defenseman, man, he is sharpshooting them.
Yeah. Sniper.
Little bit of a slip up there by our linesman, Herbie Hancock. That's what they called him. The referee buddies, not me. Jeff Flagg is our official, along with Mark, I'm the best at my job, Hogue. So the Bearcats are going to go on the penalty kill here, as I believe Ennis will take a seat. Donald Ennis.
That's
Brandon Aarons, excuse me. Puck dropped. We'll do it again. Greg Bowers in to take the draw. Face-off one back to the Zips. So that's my second number that I don't have for Akron. I believe it's number 10. So Puck finds its way through traffic. Millette's got to stay focused as it is in no man's land. Right there in the slot, not where you want it to be. And the Bearcats cautiously clear this puck out. So on the ice for Cincinnati, Metterhouse and Greg Bowers. Metterhouse wearing number 28, Bowers in number 12. Matt Lidley and Sam Dorf are on defense. Lidley holding the puck wearing number 21, passes it to number 14, Sam Dorf, who just fires a long-range shot toward Maxwell. It was off net, but fairly accurate. 2-on-1, Zips have a chance. Instead, fire it high and wide off the glass. Joe Sell moving the puck forward. Now 18 picks it up. Cam Wilson, though he'll just have to drop it back to Barbrady. Barbrady to Wilson. Wilson moves it to John Parks. Parks can't find his man in Sell. Sell gets hit along the boards. Bearcats making sure that that puck stays on the boards and not anywhere close to the goaltender Millette. Excellent clear there. Hard work by Colin McAllister. Oh, almost intercepted as Maxwell got greedy and didn't know the speed or the willpower of John Von Kieserling, who, man, he's got a burst to him. It may not be, and I'm sure he's got good speed. I haven't seen him in a race with anybody, but he's got that acceleration that makes him very dangerous.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed. I don't know if he went to a lot of Robbie Glantz classes as a kid, but up there in the Cleveland area. But yeah, he's got a good, nice little boost in his feet.
Man, I'm bringing all the people. I had my parents at the game last night. I got my brother, his wife, and my cousin here today, so I'm feeling honored. No excuses for you guys. Penalty upcoming to the Akron Zips. Cincinnati moving it in. Danny Mateo looking for a second on the backhand. Can't get it. And we'll now have a stoppage and play. Bearcats will go on the power play. And what an extra effort there by Danny Mateo.
Yeah, he was trying to do everything he can to get the puck in the net, and good effort for sure. I don't know, he was falling down. He was doing handstands in front of the crease there. He was trying to keep balance, but able to draw a penalty, and we'll see what this power play can do.
Did his best Will Ferrell impression from Blades of Glory right there.
Yeah.
And into the box goes number 42, defenseman Nick Barbrady. He is the, I believe, third penalty of the night for Akron. So Nick Okada looking for a first period hat trick. Believe it or not, Nick Okada came into this game with 1 goal. He's got 2 already.
Oh!
And there's a goal by Ryan Murphy. Just skates right in, and with time and space, he's gonna put it home. And number 22 will just keep on rolling as he scores, yes, his 14th goal of the early season.
Yeah, that was a great goal. Good rush coming in. Okada gets the puck all the way back at our own blue line, able to regroup, gives it to Lona. Lona Murph. Murph goes wide, finds the ice to cut across the middle, and when he does that, he brings the goalie with him across the crease, and he goes back glove side, which is where Murph came from. So, tough save on the goaltender there if he can get to it, but I'm sorry, I think, 8, 9 times out of 10, Murph's going to score on that goal right there, or on that shot.
I think he shot it, and he might have knocked a piece off the puck. I think they're having to use a different puck because he wristed that baby. Surprised the strings held up. Good stick work there by Kyle Talibi. He dumps it off to the captain, Lona. Lona finds Talibi somehow, some way, and Talibi finds Johnny Bonta. Bonta drops it off for Nick Okada, able to keep control. Lona now has it, trying to find Nick Okada. Okada now looking for the hat trick. Instead, he finds Damian Lona in the slot. Oh, Talibi hits the knee, but can't find the net. I believe, actually, he did shoot that on net, but Maxwell might have got a glove on it. 5:14 to go. I need a spotter like you, AC. You got them extra eyes.
Well, we got two guys here.
There it is. Jared Maxson looking for the puck at his feet. Instead, coming up with it is Kyle Ahrens. Or excuse me. That was not Ahrens. Oh! What a hit. Damian Lona takes it, but man, he gets up with a back full of snow.
Wow.
And nothing gets you more fired up than seeing the guy who just got drilled calling for the puck after he immediately got up. He's got fire in his eyes.
Yeah, that was a good hit there.
Clean hit.
I've never seen Lona hit that hard, and that kid's got size.
Lona's got size, and he is feeling it. So a little bit of snow on the back, got the oohs and ahs, and I think he's taking a number. But expect to see number 20 maybe get it going here in a second. I think his fire's been lit.
Yeah, he just made it. Anything really fires that kid up, so well, that was, yeah, we're over here talking about it still. That was, yeah. Woo-wee. Woo!
Colin Rack fires one in. Von Kieserling was looking to get a stick on it. Rack gets a second go at it and just rips it wide. Holding it is Colin McAllister. He dumps it back. Rack loses it momentarily and then looked cross ice. Couldn't find it. Von Kieserling right in front. Puck comes loose. And Von Kieserling is getting into it with Joe Sell. So watch them behind the play. Sell will instead get off the ice. And we'll have a whistle.
I don't know what to say.
Brett Majors is in a little bit of shell shock from that hit from Lona. I mean, I think, you know what? The person who, we're taking it worse than Damien did.
Yeah, yeah.
He was over it immediately. He got right back up, and I've never played hockey, AC, but when you tap your stick on the ice, are you calling for the puck?
Typically, yeah. Yeah, he was calling for it real quick.
The only other time you'd see that is if the goalie is tapping his stick on the ice to let his teammates know that a penalty is concluding. Under 4 to play, not sure what the stoppage is. We have a penalty against Cincinnati. I believe it'll go on 19. No. Chris Bowers. When in doubt, it's a Bowers.
I don't know what happened there. There's no delay of games. Maybe we'll get an announcement here. But I don't know what the call is.
Interesting. Nonetheless, Cincinnati will be a man down. And Bearcats able to clear Von Kieserling. My goodness. Makes every play a little more dangerous on the Akron side of things. And now we'll have a quick whistle there, so we'll have stoppage in play. 3:37 to go. Bearcats out in front, 4-2. Goals by Nick Okada, Danny Matea. Oh, 4-0. Yeah, excuse me. I was looking up there, and I saw the 3 shots on goal, and I guess I read that as 2. I have no excuse for what I did. 4-0 is the score. I told you I need spotters. Thank you, AC. Puck cleared out. 90 seconds remain on the Bowers penalty as the Zips are here to reset. Again, I don't have a number 13, so we'll have to play it by eye on that one for the Zips. Number 40, that's John Perks. I got his name. He'll send it up front to the slot looking for some help. My goodness. Cam Wilson was supposed to be there to maybe be in the slot to try to get a shot off. He went through the gauntlet. And number 18 went in but didn't come out. And now Cincinnati is enforcing their will, which you don't typically see when you're on the penalty kill. I'd assume that coach wants you to stay away from trying to go after a hit when you're a man down.
I mean, if it's there to create puck separation, you're going to take the body, and that's exactly what happened there. He was sitting up in front of the net waiting for a pass from the corner. So, no, it was a good body. Good hit.
Bearcats able to clear it out again. Maxwell behind the net. There to pick it up. Now Akron looking for anybody, nobody there. So resetting from their own net. Cam Wilson brought up along the boards, and man, you can see Cincinnati's not giving Akron anything. And as I say that, Joe Sell breaks out with it, gets a shot on net. Millette makes the first save and is able to stick that puck away to prevent any rebound. Here comes Murphy. He's got Kiplinger, right wing side. Murphy, oh, here we go, 2-on-1. And there it is.
Oh, too easy.
Kiplinger did all the work. Murphy just stood where he's supposed to be. And a goal for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that was pretty. Coming down the ice, soon as the penalty was over, come down the ice, and Brady makes a good move to slam on the brakes. He's a tough guy to take down. The defense will try to take the body. And Murph just goes back door and sits there and waits on the puck to come to him. And Brady made 2 good moves and gets the puck. And what do you know, another goal for Ryan Murphy.
I'd say a minimum of 2 good moves there by Kiplinger to set that one up.
Yeah.
And he really, I mean, these guys are good. Look at that, a little behind the back play there to keep the puck moving forward. Doesn't look like you're gloving it ahead, but you kind of are gloving it ahead. I'm not calling this out. I don't think we're breaking the rules or bending them. I just thought it was a flashy play right there by Murphy. And it'll go untallied on the score sheet. And a little bit of a discussion whether that's a delay of game or not. These are really, really short boards.
Yeah, it's bad. It's tough. You try to go high off the glass, and you really can't. They're probably only 3 feet above the wall. You know, they're on top of the walls, and they extend about 3 feet high, so it's tough. But no delay of games here in the ACHA, so plus and minuses to that rule. Well, no delay of games on getting the puck out of the zone like that, high off the glass, off the netting.
It's kind of weird. Each arena, like in baseball, not to always keep referring to baseball or other sports. Big hit there by Dalton Drum. No tripping called there. Looked like he might have extended the knee, but it was clean, in fact, lined him up. Just sounded worse than it might have been. But to get back to what I was saying, each rink kind of possesses its own ground rules in a way.
Yeah.
So 30 seconds to play. Bearcats in control of things, 5-0. And they have more goals than Akron has shots on net. Chris Bowers has it taken away. Luckily, he's got a twin brother, Greg, there to pick up the puck. Puck being dished along the corner. Greg Bowers is going to pick up a penalty. And Greg Bowers might have, there it is. And you know what? If nothing else, or no, that's not Greg Bowers picking up. That's Metterhouse. Good job. Metterhouse decides that, hey, we got a guy going to the box. I should find him a dance partner. Prom's coming up, homecoming, whatever you got going on. No one deserves to not have a dance partner. And Greg Bowers is not going to go to the box alone. Let's tell him what he's won. So Greg Bowers, you're definitely going to the box. I don't know why you're skating toward the bench. Yeah. And Metterhouse is going to go. That's not cool. Yeah, we can't have our cake and eat it too, I guess, right? 7 seconds to go. Bearcats out in front, 5-0. Akron 4 shots on net. But Millette has had to make a few actually difficult plays. Even though the scoring chances don't necessarily represent the entire shots that Akron's had on net.
No, they've just kind of been, the 4 shots they've got, they just kind of throw it on net and see what happens. And Sebastian's been able to control his rebounds. He's been able to poke the puck out and maybe look for a couple passes, get the puck out of the zone quick. But no, it's just like last time we talked about Weber. He's got to stay focused and stay warm somehow. And we'll see how that goes for him.
Let's give credit to Sebastian Millette. Michael Weber has an off night tonight. He has not have backup duties. I believe that job will be given to Sean Hare, our cameraman from last night. So yeah. Millette had the difficulty of dressing for both games as a goalie. So he's been focused since yesterday, in my opinion. Weber, he's got a shutout. He's not playing today. You're not giving up any goals. He's in a good mindset. Millette, I have a feeling that he knows Weber's numbers. Probably wants to put up some numbers like similar, very similar. That's the end of the first period. We'll be back with second period of play after this. Bearcats out in front 5-0, courtesy of 2 goals by Nick Okada. Brady Kiplinger and Ryan Murphy also has 2 goals. We'll be back with second period of play after this. You're watching Bearcats hockey on YouTube. Welcome back, folks, as we get set for our second period of play. Cincinnati Bearcats will be on the penalty kill to start the second period for a minute 53. A Greg Bowers, I believe, unsportsmanlike conduct, interference, whatever you want to call it. He'll be take the draw. He's got Ryan Murphy, Dalton Drum, and Colin Rack on the ice with him, so a great amount of speed for this penalty kill unit. Kiplinger bringing it in, right wing side. He drops it off for Dalton Drum. Drum, right of the circle, has it taken away, but he fights for it along the boards and keeps control of the puck before finally losing it. And the Zips now have it in their own end. Power play unit looking to get things going, and so far it has been very stagnant. Bearcats all over it. Ryan Murphy decides to keep it himself and fires it. Believe it got sticked by somebody and finds the protective netting above. 19:24 to play here in the second period. Now you're about to see a junior hockey team kind of walk through the camera. Do you know what uniform that is?
Yeah,
they got PC on the side of the jersey.
It's a team in Columbus, Pinkerton area. Alumni Chris and Greg Bowers played there. The Prowlers, Pinkerton Central Prowlers, I believe.
Okay.
They play in the Columbus High School League. Columbus Club High School League, yeah.
Well, here comes Ryan Murphy. And a couple of big hits, no penalty there. We'll play on. Luckily, everybody out there is a big boy. They can handle themselves. Dalton Drum fires one wide. Bearcats have controlled most of this power play for the Zips. Now moving it across. It's number 18, Cam Wilson. He leaves it behind. Shot taken but blocked. And finally, getting one on net is John Parks. Millette there to contain the puck and make the save, his 5th save of the evening. I usually go over this before the game, but looks like we're having a stick left on the ice. Want to clean that up before we drop the puck. But what I usually get to is today's referees for today's game. Herbie Hancock will be a referee. I think that's a fake name, but that's okay. I accept all names. Jeff Flagg is the referee, and Mark Hogue is our linesman. Dropped off, Talibi there, and he finds it. What a shot, stick side, and the Bearcats have shorthanded goals in consecutive nights. Talibi makes it 6-0, 18-21 to play in the second period.
That is first or second tonight?
Talibi, I believe.
First?
Yeah, it's his first. He had an assist on the Murphy goal. I may be wrong on that. 6. We're starting to get high on my counting. And Johnny Bonta on a little give and go right in the slot had his shot patted aside by Maxwell. So Graham Purnell is the backup goaltender for Akron. We'll see if he gets the call at all. Tonight, I think this might be the period we see him. Johnny Bonta moving it up along right wing side. He's got help. Damian Lona right there and punches it in. And that looked like practice.
Oh, yeah, that was great. They have a smooth chemistry together right now. And Bonta using his speed to go wide. And we've seen that a lot where guys act like they're going around the net. And then they decide to stop the other way and find a center in front of the middle, in front of the top of the crease. That's exactly what happened there.
I don't want to say I called it.
But you did.
I definitely called it. So Graham Purnell will get the draw as Zach Maxwell's night is done. He allows 7 goals on 23 shots. But again, those are point-blank shots. The last one by Damian Lona. I don't think Ben Bishop or anyone in the NHL is really going to stop. And I'm getting a few looks there from a backup goaltender, Farhat, so I'm going to shut my mouth. Maybe Ben Bishop makes that save. I don't know. Tentatively, I will say that he would not. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. Bearcats move it up but not out. Picked up there by number 18. And puck makes its way to the crease. Millette there to stop it, but then played by the Bearcats defense. Excellent play by John Von Kieserling as he keeps the puck alive and keeps it moving up ice. And there he is battling along, just scrapping tooth and nail to just get a stick on that puck. Vulcanized rubber makes its way to the Bearcats bench. They'll have a stoppage in play. 16:55 to go. Bearcats out in front. This hockey team is a semi-varsity club sport, and 20% of its operational expenses are funded by the school. The remaining funds are generated through fundraisers and player fees. With your generous support, we could use donations that help fund travel, equipment, and especially large ice costs. Thank you in advance. Go to ucbearcathockey.com for more details. Puck is dropped. Bearcats have it in the offensive zone. JK able there to keep it at the blue line and keep play alive for the white jerseys. He has no quit in his game, number 19, John Von Kieserling.
The guy's a grinder. He's got some hands on him, great speed. And he works hard, man. He hustles all the time.
And there he is as he was looking to wrist one, as he's getting into it right now with number 36, Dylan Oney. And it's still a little extracurricular there. I mean, no one likes to be down 7-0. And Akron starting to reach their boiling point. When we're just talking about Von Kieserling and his scrappy play, that can get under the skin of some players, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you could see it there, just crashing in that hard. Might have gotten a stick on the goaltender. I don't know. I didn't get to see it very clearly, but one of the defensemen, 36 here, took a note of it, and he let JVK know of a few things.
Yeah, it's a huge no-no to touch that netminder, and especially when Akron has brought in Graham Purnell, who has not given up a goal. You want to make sure that he feels as comfortable as possible. You can't have your new goalie getting whacked at and already getting beat up and bruised.
That's right. Yeah, you don't want to see that. You never want to see your own goalie taking a lot of hacks in front of the net like that. Refs discussing what to do. It probably should be coincidental, as they took 2 Akron guys and 2 UC guys. So, yeah, we're going to go 5-on-5, and they'll leave the box at next whistle after 14-18.
So just a glorified timeout for all parties involved. Just maybe, let's settle down, you guys. We're going to play on at nobody's expense, one team's expense. But you 4 boys are going to settle down. Metterhouse finds Greg Bowers. Bowers tries to find it on the forehand, has his puck tipped away, and icing is called. I'm not sure Akron got the memo on the no power play. That was a pretty blatant clear. I don't know if there was a pass attempt. Yeah,
might have just got a few things mixed up. Good awareness, though, by Sebastian. He started to play the puck, and then he held off there last second.
15:59 to go. 7-0. Cincinnati comfortably ahead by a touchdown. Deepak getting a few extra seconds on the music there. When it's instrumentals, I think you can get away with it a little easier. It holds that moment a little longer to the drama.
That's right.
So that's Kyle Ahrens. He pushes it up ahead. Greg Bowers has it taken right away by John Parks. Parks stood up by number 25, Donald Ennis. Puck finally makes its way toward Millette. Millette just has to make the one stop and save. And that will allow a change of uniforms for the Bearcats as they'll get some fresh legs out on the ice. Puck is dropped. Akron controls, but only momentarily. Sam Dorff moving the puck along. Greg Bowers, big Columbus Blue Jacket fan. He'll push it forward. Right there behind him as he'll center it right in front. Metterhouse with the backhand. It kind of loops up there, but doesn't make its way entirely to the back of the net.
That was good puck movement there to get the puck out of the zone by that line, and
here
really
we go,
come up the ice
3-on-2.
again. Dorf, the defenseman, joining the rush.
Here comes Metterhouse, Wright State transfer. You feel that, you know that road.
That's right.
Matt Lindley fires one toward the net. I heard this in the locker room. We have a very special welcome to Matt Lindley's father watching.
Yes.
Clayton Lindley. We love you, Clayton. Thanks for watching. Proud father of Matt Lindley. Puck moved ahead as Jared Maxson tries to play jump and chase. There to pick it up, number 7 in blue for the Zips. Bearcats able to move it out. Lindley looking like a forward, moving in, goes with the backhand, tries to get it above the stick of Purnell, who has been playing well. I mean, you bring in the backup, not to cut you off, but you kind of expect maybe to see the floodgates open a little more.
I mean, yes and no. Not getting very good scoring chances so far, but you can continue to get the puck to the net and just see what this guy's made of, see what he can do. You know, maybe he's not very good at controlling his rebounds. Maybe he's got a weakness there on his blocker side, but just keep getting the puck to the net, and eventually something's going to happen.
Well, there it is as the puck was sent in off the stick of Dorf. Johnny Bonto had the active stick in front, but there to stop any forward progress was Purnell. Damian Lona has the puck behind the net, goes with a wraparound attempt. Very sharp angle, no chance. So instead, he'll play it safely, get it out to the defenseman. They'll play it from blue line to blue line. And Lindley's shot is blocked. There's a penalty. That'll go against number 74. That'll be his 3rd time in the box. Millette wisely skates out of the net. Got to compliment the speed of Sebastian Millette. Man, he got to the bench rather quickly. Somebody, now he's taking a few extra nice lap. I mean, there he goes. I mean, you got to, when you've only faced 6 shots on the night, you got to kind of find your warm-ups wherever you can.
Exactly.
And Sebastian Millette taking the long way to the net, I guess. You know, the scenic route, if you will.
Right.
7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Bearcats on the power play. 13:40 to go here in the second period. 7-0. Bearcats looking for more. Nick Okada. He's 1 goal away from the hat trick, and how about that? Instead, he goes back to his roots, where he'll just feed number 22, and 22 does what 22 does. And Ryan Murphy puts a punctuation on a 13-second power play goal.
Yeah, Murph just sitting there in front of the net. Again, that's they're running it with an umbrella guy high slot, and that was Murph there in the high slot, and Okada saw him sitting there on his backhand. Catches the pass on his backhand and immediately rips the puck on net and goes, he went low glove there. So, it's his 2nd of the night, I think.
Maybe even 3rd. Murphy scores in bunches. So, 22, have yourself a year, and I'm not sure anyone is going to be able to catch him. Not even our captain, Damian Lona. He would be the only guy at this point, other than Nick Okada himself. These guys are looking for another 100-point season well on their way.
Always. I am too.
You and me both, we have a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, thanks.
Chris Bauer scoots it, moves it from the blue line, gets it behind the net. Ennis puts one in, and he shoots it. I'm not sure if that was deflected. Number 25, Ennis, just fired one toward the stick side, and there it is. Purnell, within a matter of seconds, has given up 2 goals. Ennis, I don't know. Ennis shot it from the point, and then I don't know if there's a stick on it or not. You're the official. I'm going by Brett Major's words. We're kind of having that discussion right now, in case you're wondering. I think that's one of my favorite parts about Cincinnati hockey is the speculating of who scored the goals, because you may get one, but then you may get another. It's a mystery on the others, but you get plenty of chances with Cincinnati. Last year scoring over 7 goals a game. They're at the 9-goal mark today, scoring 7 yesterday. Oh boy, Danny Matea all alone. He's going to beat out any Zip to get to the puck. He's got Chris Bowers. He's got Colin McAllister. Waited for McAllister. Now Ennis will get it. Ennis fires it wide. Waiting for some help behind the net to pick it up. Ennis there to pick it up on the other side. Before losing it, puck tip, no icing on the play. Back to get it, one of the Bash brothers, Chris Bowers. Puck sent in. Sebastian Millette gloves it. Puck had no chance of making its way to the net, but sometimes you want to just stop play, make sure that nobody else has a rebound. So quite the dominating performance. Cincinnati 9 goals, Akron 7 shots. Puck sent in on net. Millette never even saw that it was tipped, and it went high above his head and into that protective netting. Face-off comes to the right of Millette. Bearcats claim the puck. Brandon Ahrens moves it around to Kyle Ahrens, no relation.
None, yeah.
Moved all the way around. Mennerhouse there to pressure. Cincinnati able to reset. Comfortably in their own zone. Looking for some help. Ahrens finds Bowers. Bowers just comes right in on the slot looking to make a shot, and he is hooked. So the Bearcats will go on the man advantage. Sebastian Millette gets to show off his speed getting to the bench, but he will now almost run a suicide where he'll go back to the net, as Cincinnati will go on the man advantage. 11:08 to go, 9-0. All Bearcats from the moment go. '93, Joe Sell makes his first trip to the box this evening. And if it's anything like the penalty that Sam Urbeck just spent, he won't be in there long. Cincinnati scored 13 seconds in their last power play. Looking to do it again, and there it is. And exactly, you guessed it, 14 seconds. They ran a second off the clock just to rub it in my face. So the Bearcats score rather quickly. Who had that one?
I think it was Matea. Danny got a pass back from Okada, and he ripped it on net. It went off the goaltender's leg that he had down on the ice, and it went off a body in front of the net. I'm not sure if it was an Akron body or if it was someone else in a white jersey. But at the moment, 24 is getting the goal.
So we'll give it to Matea for just being in the area, and I think you're just going to give it to Matea because he's wearing your former number at 24.
That's right. No, I think it was all him. That was yeah, they're giving it to him. So yeah, that must have went off an Akron body after it went on net. Good puck movement again. Not the usual 5 guys that are on the ice for the power play, but they were able to move the puck just fine.
Well, you said it earlier, you don't need it always all flash. That one far from a highlight reel goal, but sure enough, on the power play, it counts. 10-0 Cincinnati, and looking for more, sending the puck in. And again, no hard feelings to any of these teams that Cincinnati faces. Change the rules, don't make it about goal differential, but the Bearcats have work to do.
That's right, yeah, we said that last night during last night's broadcast. It's all the point system, the way it works is all about that goal differential. So definitely pedal to the floor still, and we still have 10 minutes to go in this period, another 20 to play in the third.
I think we got a tripping, and I think it's going to go against Akron. if it should go against Cincinnati. I think Sebastian Millet tripped up number 5. That's Roman Capuano. And Capuano fell, then forcing the trip of a Bearcat player. And yeah, Cincinnati's going to be on the power play. This is a little unreal. Yeah. Somebody for Cincinnati going in now?
No.
Wow. Unfortunate there for Roman Capuano. I thought he got the roll into the deal there as Millet went to poke check there. Kind of got caught up in the skates. They have number 7 up there. I don't have a 7 on my score sheet, so I'm going to stick with Capuano. And they're also putting 42 in there. So Nick Barbrady joining him just for emotional support, I guess. I don't see his penalty on the board.
Yeah,
Nor do I see anyone in Cincinnati's.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
So it is 5-on-4 if my math serves me correctly. I've counted everybody out there. Bearcats on the power play. Johnny Bonta has it. Takes a hit there, and boy, he tripped up. Man, oh man, Sam Urback went after Johnny Bonta a little second late. Bonta decides to throw the stick out, trip him up right in front of the official. And obviously no call as Cincinnati continues to run the offense. Johnny Bonta, there he goes again. He went after it. I know I'm not supposed to call it, but man, you gotta watch out for that, number 8. The guys are slipping all over the ice. Cross ice pass, Bonta there to finish. He's not able to do so. Puck kind of laid right there on the doorstep. Nobody could just swat that one home. And there's a minute left. What happened there? That puck kind of hit something deflected. Now finally cleared out. Yeah, I think puck now backhanded in, now set up and near our trainer. Luckily everybody's all right there. Puck sent onto the ice. Not sure anyone saw it. Oh, here we go. Number 93 going at it. And a little extracurricular. Who's he making friends with? Did you see it? I believe Dylan Metterhouse. What news are you hearing there?
I guess there was an extra glove on the ice, and Dylan Metterhouse might have been trying to send it towards the Zamboni driver. So I don't know, but we got a discussion here. The Akron coach isn't happy about a few calls.
Well, while we're having the discussion, 8:53 to go, there is a note for the Bearcats. Number 30 has entered the game. That will be Sean Hare for this evening. Hare making his way out in between the pipes. So Sebastian Millet, his day is done, though he will get the recorded win, barring a miracle. So I'm at a loss for words here, AC. I'm not really sure what's going on, though I see 5 skaters on the ice for Cincinnati, only 3 for Akron. I feel like they have as many guys in the penalty box as they do on the remainder of their bench.
Yeah.
As the box is more full than their bench is. And their box has as many guys in it as Akron does have skaters on the ice, not counting the goalie. And I'm wrong. 4 skaters have made their way out for Akron. So we're ready to play some hockey again. Bearcats on the man advantage for 40 seconds. So coincidental minors have been issued. Chris Bowers rips one right there from the point at the blue line. and it is stopped by Purnell. Puck dropped to the right of Purnell. Bearcats control in the offensive zone. Chris Bowers leaves it back for Danny Matea. Matea goes cross ice. Bowers there to pick it up. And Okada and Bowers, or excuse me, Johnny Bonta and Bowers can't connect. Bowers looking to do it all on his own, as he'll find Colin McAllister, who tips it to Matea. Matea feeds it cross ice. Purnell up for the challenge, makes the save on a very difficult play for a goaltender. .8:11 to go. 4 seconds remain on the penalty to Roman Capuano. Though I'm not sure what's about to happen here, as the penalty is out. Number 7 is back out on the ice and looked like he got away with an immediate hook. Bearcats pressing on. Under 8 to play here in just the second period of play. Scoreboard has been lit up, as you see out in front of Akron, 10-0. Zips trying to play it in the corner. Aarons keeps it in at the blue line. Man, oh man. Couple extra shots there by Purnell. And here we go. Here's the chippiness. 2 guys on the ground. We have no idea the numbers. But I know Purnell is just taking extra shots there at the man in front, which I believe was Danny Matea. And that'll be it. His day is done. I think that is number 74 for Akron. And that would be Sam Urbach. Led the team in penalty minutes coming in, and he's going to lead the team in penalty minutes on the way out with a 10-minute game misconduct. Though we discussed this on previous games, Austin. When you leave the game, I mean, you get a shower, you get all the hot water you want. Problem is, you're kind of abandoning the ship while you leave your team defenseless for the next 5 minutes. And the Bearcats will have a chance to work on every power play they need. Bearcats jamming one in front. Quick whistle as the puck was still loose. So we'll have a stoppage and play. Offensive faceoff will come, I believe, to the left of Purnell.
Hey, do you know who that is? Brett?
Greg Bowers wins the draw. Coming in is Brandon Aarons with a full head of steam. There to get it is John Parks, who moves it up. Penalty will be issued to number 25, Donald Ennis. And a little bit of the Bronx cheer coming from the bench of Akron. So with 4:32 to go in a 5-minute major, the Bearcats are going to have to play 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. 7:03 to play here in the second period. Coleman, I hope you didn't have anything to do tonight. We're in for a long game, it looks like.
Yeah, we are. Hopefully we're done here soon.
Not only have the Bearcats scored 10 goals, but referees have been active with the whistles. And that's not a jab at them. It has to be done, especially to protect players in a game. That decision has already been made, it looks like. Ryan Murphy moves it ahead. He is feeling rather generous. Temporarily generous as he rips one there from the point. My goodness, threw that beaver tail up there and was looking for the slap shot. Puck glides in. Purnell able to glove it. I think Kelly just waved at the camera there, coach's wife, realizing she was in our shot. Kyle Ahrens just wrist one toward the net, looking for some active sticks in front. Dalton Drum being one of them. Drum working hard in the corner, able to get the puck out to Brady Kiplinger. Kiplinger finds number 4, Kyle Ahrens. Ahrens sends one right wing side to Dalton Drum. Drum cross ice feed, looking for Kiplinger, unable to connect. Drum has it, loses his footing for a second. Kiplinger reverses, sets up Ryan Murphy. Murphy slowly creeps one toward the net. Not sure what happened there. Murphy threw the changeup.
Yeah, puck was just rolling on him. It was on its side. Still able to get it to the get to the net. Excuse me. So we'll get a still 4-on-4 for 40 more seconds, and then Bearcats back on the power play.
Puck drop. Bearcats control. 5:40 to play here in a exhausting second period. Chris Bowers gets it at the blue line, settles it down, goes cross ice. Puck sent in, but can't make its way to the net. Kyle Talibi, great stick lift and back checking there. Damian Lona forces a 2-on-1. He's got Bonta to his right. Bonta, tick-tack, and nearly gets the toe, but Damian Lona just missed it wide. But what a nice thing to see that these guys are on the same page.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great puck movement by all 4 guys on the ice. Good hustle by Talibi to create a turnover.
Lona has his pass picked off by Parks. Akron able to move it up, but not out. Johnny Bonta feeds Lona. Lona, left wing side, top of the circle. Able to feed Talibi momentarily before taking it behind the net, getting it back to Talibi. Talibi on the left wing dot. Cycles, finds Damian Lona. Lona skates to the puck, rips it to the right of the net. Under 5 to play. Bonta finding Lona. Lona to Talibi. Talibi settles it down, waits for the right look. Sends one in, it's broken up in the traffic in the slot. Nothing but bodies there. And the puck makes its way out into the defensive end. A little bit of redemption there for Damian Lona, who took a wicked hit in the first. Able to dish out a little bit to his counterpart. Oh man, what a feed there. Here comes Bowers. He's got Bonta. Bonta all alone. Finds it with a goal. Goes stick side. Had the hole open right away. Went right to it. Didn't decide to go with any flashy moves. Just when you see the hole.
That's right. Yeah, he was able to find the opening there, low blocker side, and Lona, great pass to Chris Bowers all the way up to the far blue line, and then it's a 3-on-1. But they didn't even need the third guy high. Bonta's able to finish.
That's one of those times he didn't even think about it. He just saw what he had, worked with what he had, and made it an 11-0 game, even though the score doesn't say that. Are you keeping up? You got 11?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm losing count with everybody else here. Here come the Zips. Puck sent in on the backhand. Millette there to make the save, and man, Kyle Ahrens takes down his man, and now here we go with a little pushing and shoving match here. I mean, how much can you? I'm not saying you've ever been in a game where you're down 11-0, but what
I have.
What are you saying to that other team in a little scrum like that? I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, you just gotta stick to your game, and you just don't worry about all the chirps that are happening on the ice. You can have some fun with it every now and then, but you know, just gotta keep playing your game, be yourself, and just keep pushing the puck to the net. Get your name on the score sheet in the good way, and that's getting a goal.
They have finally put up the 11th goal there on the scoreboard. Ryan Murphy trying to fight out the icing. Doesn't win the battle. So I think now is the perfect time. Where does Akron sit on your list for best jerseys in the league?
Oh, it's not a bad uniform. I like the look of it. I don't know what brand that is. I don't think it's Rebirth that you order with, but no, I like the looks of it.
I always like that kind of old Florida Panther style piping on the sleeves.
Yeah.
Just my personal opinion. Hey, if you want, comment on our Twitter feed. Let us know what your favorite jerseys are in the ACHA. We'd love to hear about it. Obviously, Cincinnati has to be in there.
Let me see the notifications.
Brett Majors would love to hear your opinion.
Brett.
Parks fires one hard and wide. And now Ryan Murphy all alone on a breakaway. Forehand, or backhand, and he goes forehand, and he got flashy. Excellent job there by Purnell. All eyes were on him, and he makes sure that he stayed put and kept Ryan Murphy from making a highlight reel type goal.
That literally just came.
What do you got there?
I just heard our Bearcats that play football are down 10-0 to Marshall right now. I don't know how much time. So.
Are they comparing the fact that UC?
That's actually
okay.
that's what the tweet was. Yes, he said
okay.
UC hockey up 11-0 on Akron and UC football down 10-0 on Marshall. Not a big deal.
Well, the Bearcats are looking to kill off the remaining 40 seconds of Kyle Aaron's penalty. Kyle Aaron's number 4, not to be confused with Brandon Aaron's number 26. Here comes Damian Lona. No confusing him. Is that in? It was not.
Oh.
Lona went to the celly. He hit the inside corner of the post. And I tell you what, I'm pretty sure he leads the league in hitting that side of the post as well. I don't have that stat in front of me, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and book it.
It's not one you want to have. You don't want to lead the league in that.
Ringing the church bell is not necessarily something you want to do in the game of hockey. Parks brings it in, leaves it off for Matt Lindley, in fact, in the Bearcat uniform. Father Clayton watching, we appreciate it. He didn't say his mother was watching. I wonder what she's doing. Hopefully she's watching as well. Johnny Bonta making a few flashy moves before losing the puck. Luckily there is Kyle Talibi following the play wisely. Under a minute to play in this second period. If you've ever seen a hook, that's what it looks like, folks. And man, Jake Beeler taking this one a little personal there with the full set of steam. He looked like me when I'm playing the NHL video game, just trying to do whatever I can to get that puck. And then you still got to give the referees that same look. What did I do?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, no, good hustle by the kid. He just got to stick too high up and who was that? Dorf. Sam Dorf, I think. Is that his first name, Sam? I just call him Dorf. I only call him Dorf. Yeah.
You're
Sam,
right.
yeah. You're going to stick too high up in his waist, cause him to fall, and clear hook and call.
I got a correction there. His first name is Samuel.
I think we call him Sam. Same thing, right?
Do we call Greg Bowers Gregory?
Only his mom does. Yeah, so we call him Greg.
You got to pinch his cheeks when you call him
That's
Gregory,
right.
too.
Hold his hand.
So, Bearcats moving it ahead. That's Danny Matei. He's got 2 goals to his credit. He got the party started 55 seconds into this game with a goal. Bonta drops it. Back, he actually has a hat trick, as I'm being told by Brett Majors, who is the man with the magic thumbs on the Twitter. I feel so old saying that, on the Twitter. Well, anywho, he knows all the scores. Keep those comments coming. Keep him busy. Final 7 seconds tick off the clock. Bearcats will have just about a minute 18 to go on a power play when we come back. Woo! I'm not going to recap the scoring, but it was a lot, 11-0. Cincinnati out in front. If you feel like watching some more hockey, be sure to join us for the third period. We'd love to have you. You're watching Bearcats hockey on YouTube. Adrian Farhat thinks you should watch Bearcat hockey. So I've heard a whistle, which means we're about ready to go. Sebastian Millette makes his way back out into the net. We saw briefly Sean Hare at the end of the second period. Now we got Sebastian Millette back in net, number 31 for Cincinnati. Shouldn't see too much action as the Bearcats are on the power play. Brady Kiplinger fires it over for waiting number 26, Brandon Ahrens. Ahrens plays it around, kept in there nicely by Ennis. Kiplinger whiffs on a shot right in front of the net. And that allows Capuano a chance to play it behind the net. Whole lot of bodies back there. Under 38 seconds to go on the man advantage due to the Jake Beller. I don't know what he got, the hooking penalty, I guess it was. There's a couple of different infractions that he occurred on the play. What a sauce. What a nice pass there by Ennis over the broken stick. Greg Bowers brings it in left wing side, looking to come back to it. Unable to, cross ice pass. And Bowers right in front of the net, and he's got it. Boy, you give him time right in front of the crease, and when the goalie can't find it, Bauer is able to get a stick on it, did he get a power play goal? Oh, man.
Give it to him.
We'll give it to him. The clock up there says 00, which means I'm sure that the door was opening. I'm not sure it was open. So, Greg Bowers, it's up to you. Do you want a power play goal, or do you want that even strength goal?
Sounds cooler when it's a power play goal. And if we're playing fantasy hockey, you get more points for that.
I did a fantasy hockey draft today. Greg Bowers was not my last pick, though I did debate it, Greg.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Hey, the good news, it was a power play goal. That was an 8, not a 00.
Okay.
So the more we know. Bearcats try to jam the puck in. And out with it comes Joe Sell and the Akron Zips. Backhanded toward the net by Millette as he puts his pads down, making sure nothing gets through. Puck moved ahead. Bearcats had a 3-on-1. Can't execute on the passing, which leads to Akron bringing it down. Cam Wilson loses the puck.
Literally. Puck is gone. It went through the wall.
Obliterated. So, you know, you're just not going to see that every time, but what a magic trick. Congratulations there by Cam Wilson. I was hoping he'd bring it back there, but he didn't. They get a new puck, and we're out playing. Here comes Danny Mattei. He's already got a hat trick to his credit. Sticks with it, goes to the backhand, and finds the pad of Graham Purnell. Puck sent wide by Bowers. Stays in, hits off the glass. Nick Okada trying to get a stick on the errant pass. Unable to do so, Cincinnati will reset in their own end. Nick Okada feeds it, right wing side. He had two Bearcats there, none of them able to come up with the puck. And it is instead dumped on back down.
Can't say too much.
Chasing after it, Dylan Oney. He's been in one of the many scraps for Akron. And Colin McAllister just tried to get his sand wedge out there and try to chip that one into the net. 2-on-1, Nick Okada whips it. You gotta be kidding me. Nick Okada, pinpoint accuracy, finds the back of the net, and it's so fast, it's in and out of the net before you can blink. 13-0, Cincinnati Bearcats lead.
Yeah.
Akron's still asking what happened there.
Yeah, that was a great goal. I think that was McAllister maybe that found him, but he was sitting top of the circle, wasted no time, just one tease that one up, bar down again.
Zips moving ahead now. Touching the puck there was Ian Flannery. Number 28 in blue. Puck coming across the line there. Parks loses it. And then Capuano sends it right back in where the Bearcats are there to play it. Good puck movement there. Damian Lona just kind of keeping his stick on the ice as red green tells you to. And he finds the puck, tries to feed it up to Kyle Talibi. Puck gets stuck behind the net. Ennis can't play it over to Damian Lona. And instead the Zips will regain the puck. Ian Flannery, the one who had it, playing it behind the net. Johnny Bonta being a nuisance. Oh boy. Things are not getting better on the UC football side of things. As Akron Zips, they have 8 shots on net. Cincinnati Bearcats college football team has 7 rushing yards. Wow. You ain't kidding. What a nickname. Love it on the Twitter side of things. As the Akron Zips have gotten a big old glass of our Hawaiian punch. That's Nick Okada. And refills are free here for the Zips. Bearcat took a spill into the boards. Quickly back up is Chris Bowers as he looks to be A-OK. Zips had a shot at a good-looking the slot opportunity, but Cincinnati all over it. Kyle Ahrens breaking the play up, moving it ahead. Dylan Betterhouse sends it in, but now quickly sent back out. Where Sebastian Millette is there. Is that count as a shot? I guess that's a shot.
I know that's not a shot.
Well, scoreboard has not put it up, so I'm gonna go with your line of thinking.
I don't think it is.
Ahrens keeps it in at the blue line, dumps it ahead, looking for some help or any sort of player to assist him or allow him to get an assist. Here comes Metterhouse, former Wright State Raider. He gets jammed along the boards and the puck comes out here on the near side boards where Damian Lona picks it up. Full head of steam, crosses the blue line. Lona makes a move. Wow! Oh man, persistence. Damian Lona finds the cage of Purnell, so he hits him with the jab, then he hit him with the hook, and then he picked up that rebound, went with a haymaker, put it in the back of the net. 14-0. That was an assault.
To translate what you just said, which was beautiful, shot to the mask, rebound, back on his, and they're going to switch goalies after that shot on net and messed up the goalie's mask there. But yeah, shot on net, hit him in the face, comes down, collects his own rebound, shoots it again, leg kick save, picks it back up, scores.
Well, Zach Maxwell will make his way back in. Each goalie has allowed 7 goals at this point in the game. I believe Purnell came in with 23 or 24 shots, so they're about even on seeing shots as well at 25 apiece. We'll just call it that, give or take one. Bettler trying to get things going for the Zips. He's like the Energizer Bunny, skating around the ice. Dalton Drum looking for Kiplinger. Kiplinger can't get the stick down to pick up the pass. Puck kept in. Matt Lindley rips a shot. It is saved by Maxwell. So is it an equipment issue at this point for Purnell, or do you just like, you know what, Maxwell, you got this, right?
I mean, what is it? He gave this guy gave up what, 6 or 7, and then changed, and then another 6 or 7.
I got 7 apiece for both.
Okay, yeah.
I'm calling it fair.
He's got his helmet back on, so maybe it's good. We'll see what happens.
Never want to see anyone's equipment have a malfunction, especially a helmet like a goalie mask.
Yeah,
that is
expensive.
That is not cheap. Sebastian Millette makes one save and then made an effort but cannot keep the shutout as the Akron Zips have put one in to make it a 14-1 game. John Parks, I believe, will get credit for the goal, number 40, or at least he's been able to skate around like he scored. He always goes to that one leg, kind of, you know, bend the knee a little flash. Twirling the stick around. I like the game. I understand it. Oh, taking a spill there was our linesman, and he is shaken up on the play.
Blame it on the ice.
Looked like he hurt his hand. Hopefully he will make a statement to the ice crew here, Sports Plus. Maybe get a few of these nicks buffed out. Dalton Drum pinning his man up along the boards after he got sent down. Got to make sure no one's taking numbers, no one's taking too many shots. Boy, he's cruising to the puck, so icing waved off. Good call by the official there. Puck sent off the boards, nobody home for Akron. Brady Kiplinger is the first one to retrieve the puck. Here comes Parks. He tries to move it ahead. Dalton Drum throwing the body around. Taking the hit was Flaherty. Choppy play here in the neutral zone. Ryan Murphy coming away with it. Crosses the blue line. Now he dances around a defender, puts one up and over the glove, but unfortunately doesn't cross the red line. And Murphy just cruises back to his spot on the blue line. It's almost like, you know, he knows exactly what he wants to do, and the defense just goes along with him.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, but
it's obviously
they're trying.
not the case.
Yeah, no, they're trying, and he's just getting around him. He's making some good, nifty moves, getting around guys very cleanly. So I think that time he backhanded across the net. I think the goalie might have got a piece of it, but just the way it came out, it looked like he just backhanded across the crease.
Puck here on the near side boards. Danny Matea had a stick on it. Colin Rack playing defender at the blue line. Can't keep it in, but he's got the speed to contain the puck and then walk everybody else around and then meet everybody at the blue line. Unfortunately, Danny Matea just a step early and gets the offsides. 11:19 to go in regulation. 52 shots on net for the Cincinnati Bearcats. They have converted 14 goals. That is not a misprint. It's not supposed to be a 4. It's not supposed to be a 1. It's a 1-4. 14. Puck moved by defenseman. Offsides. Everybody has to get out. Now moving across is 18 Wilson. Wilson stops, puts on the brakes, and then takes the hit from Colin McAllister. Tripping penalty will be the call. And Zachary Bunning was coming right in on the slot. May have saved a goal by tripping him up. And just so you know, Sebastian Millette takes his seat again, as I'm not sure when he was taken out of the game, but Sean Hare is in the in between the pipes for Cincinnati. Kyle Ahrens is in the box for 2 minutes for tripping. So it's actually nice for Cincinnati to have moments like this where you can really see what all 4 of your goaltenders have. Michael Weber last night pitched a shutout against the Xavier Musketeers with a 7-0 win. Sebastian Millette has looked superb today, only allowing 1 goal on a couple of chances. I believe 11 shots on net is what we have for Akron. Not sure if he saw all 11 of them.
He did. Yeah, he did. I think Hare came in last period, but he didn't get any shots on goal.
Well, that's Hare's first save of the night. Nifty little glove save. .10:04 to play in regulation. Not everybody was set there for Akron. 2 defensemen were actually just skating off the bench when that puck was dropped. Cincinnati coming away with it. Johnny Bonto is trying to move out with it. Zips were there to pinch in and keep everything intact, but the Bearcats are able to keep it out. Nice move there by Cam Wilson. Put on the brakes, made sure everybody was on side as he entered the zone. Zips trying to get anything going on the power play. And they're going to have to do it from their own end as that puck is cleared out. Johnny Bonta did the big no-no that we discussed earlier. He took a jab at the goaltender, and the Akron Zips acted accordingly. I had turned my head. I think you did the same, Coleman. Is that true? Johnny Bonta is going to have a few more Twitter followers after this game, as he motions victory out of that.
Yeah, he does.
Johnny, for your sake, I didn't see what happened, but you got the attention of blue jerseys everywhere. Took maybe an extra jab at the goaltender Maxwell, much to the displeasure of the Zips that were around. And Bonta still has some words to say, it looks like, in the box. Or actually, he's not in the box. Kyle Ahrens is in the box. But Kyle Ahrens now has a buddy wearing number 8. That's Johnny Bonta. So Johnny Bonta coming into today's game, he had 18 penalty minutes that led the team. So if you're looking for a goon in your fantasy hockey league who can actually score a few points as well, Johnny Bonta, not a bad pick for your ACHA league. I'm not saying he's your first overall pick.
If we're going off gritness, he's a gritty guy. He'll be my first overall pick from going off some grit.
So a lot of layover time. A couple of guys just skating around, waiting to start play up here. It looks like for some reason, we're going to play 4-on-4 here. Or no, 4-on-3. Okay, so Bonta and another member that I did not see make it to the box for Akron. So it'll be 4-on-3 for Akron. Puck will be dropped to the right of Sean Hare. Bonta booked with a 5. Actually, it looks like he's booked with a 5 and a 28. They accidentally put Aaron's penalty as a Bonta penalty as well. Ryan Murphy goes with the backhand. Did it go in? It did not. So a save by Wilson. We had to wait for the dust or ice to clear there. So a lot of open ice here with a 4-on-3 play commencing for the next 16 seconds. Under 9 minutes to play. Bearcats after this will hit the road to face these same Akron Zips Friday night before taking on the Pittsburgh Panthers next Saturday. A little late in the game, but it appears that the bench of Akron trying to get in the heads of Cincinnati by screaming loudly at them, but not sure that's going to do much.
I remember when I was 12. Sorry, is that
No, believe it or not, I haven't played much hockey, but when I did play street hockey when I was 4 years old, it definitely scared me when a guy would run up behind me and scream as loud as he could. So I from my personal experience, it works. But I haven't played since I was 4. We're going to let him play, and this game is getting even more physical than it was before. And is there a better way to answer the physicality than scoring 14 goals?
That's the best way to do it. And to score right now when it's 4-on-3. No, now it's 4-on-4. Aaron's is out, yeah. But yeah, just keep on scoring.
Lining up the hit there. Aaron's wasn't letting his man get by him in the form of Cam Wilson. Ryan Murphy, so calm, cool, and collective with the puck. Never under any pressure. We're on his time as Murphy finds Kiplinger at the red line. Kiplinger crosses the blue line before having it backhanded out. Zips trying to move the puck into the zone and carry it, but unable to lug it through. Picked up there by the Bearcats near side boards, and the puck is now loose behind the net. Nick Okada back to reclaim it. Final 10 seconds, click off of the Barberary penalty. 7:20 to go. Barbieri. I'm being corrected on the guy in the box for Akron. I just want to make sure it's right. The referee really didn't care about that face-off as two guys appeared to be a little ahead of the game, but that's all right. Danny Matea right in front of the doorstep there, wristed high and wide. Cincinnati pinning the puck along the boards. Moving out with it, Matea backhands it. There to pick it up is number 25, Donald Ennis. He finds the slot where Matea was there again. Man. Last game of the weekend, can't hold anything back now, right? Puck in front of the net, John Von Kieserling there, and man, you tell, they always said that that's the greasy area of hockey. There's no better shot than what we just saw right there. That looked like a wrestling match.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's getting out of hand. There's a few guys there, 11 for Akron. Which one? 40, I think. 40. Weir's got a 3 and 13. They're just kind of headhunting. Don't like to see that. Just play hockey, get out of here safe, and let's just play hockey, man. This is getting annoying.
It's definitely annoying when all you have to do is play out the next 6:25 if you're a Cincinnati fan, which most viewers are. This game can't end soon enough. So,
you hear me yawning? Yeah, you're right about that.
It's 8:30. You're not yawning on a Saturday. There's no way.
I forgot to get my nap in today.
Rule number 1 on a Saturday.
You're right.
Take your nap serious.
I ate my leftovers from last night. I just forgot to get my nap in today. Yeah.
It's understandable. Sometimes that Saturday schedule doesn't work out entirely like planned. And easy to say Akron Saturday night is not going as planned.
And they still have, what, a 3-hour, 3.5?
Man,
hour, some drive.
Ken, how far is it from Akron, here to Akron? 3.5 hours from a local. So that's, you got to do some investigating reporting, especially here in the booth. We're taken very seriously. Puck moved in. Bearcats controlling in the offensive zone. Greg Bowers calls for it. Puck unfortunately missed him wide. Luckily there's another Bowers on the ice. Chris Bowers there to pick it up. Gregory Bowers, as his mother calls him, backhands it through to the zone. Picked up there by number 93, that's Joe Sell, and he is sold across the boards there. Big hit. Puck touch there, so no icing. I don't advise number 13 touching that puck. I think that's an icing if he doesn't. Could be wrong.
No, we're on the kill.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. You're right. Johnny Bonta still serving his major, which he did not get ejected for, so he's still in the box. So we shall see his return To what extent, we're not exactly sure. 2-on-2. Bearcats able to fight off a shot there. That's Hare. Polanski firing one from the blue line. 2-on-1. Hare with a lunging save there, going from his left to right. Best save of his Bearcat career to this point. Atta kid, Hare. I really, when he's in the net, I really want to try to stay away from the Hare puns. Bad turnover in the defensive zone. That one fired high and wide by Cam Wilson. Cam Wilson, 4 points coming into this weekend. He had 3 assists, 1 goal, tied for the team lead in points. Unfortunately, the Akron Zips have a scratch in the form of Lawson, Zachary Lawson. And he led the team in points. There it is, one-timer there, number 61, putting that one home for the Zips, make it 14-2. So Noah Polanski with his second goal. And they are going to keep the puck as it, I'm not exactly sure why they're keeping the puck. He scored a goal. Yeah, my stat sheet has him with a goal. The only time I see Cincinnati guys taking the puck is when it's their first goal.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, when you only score 2 goals, I guess you'd like to remember the time you scored against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Noah Polanski trying to do it again. With 4 minutes to go, we'll have a stoppage in play as Hare makes the save. See, I got to stay away from puns like getting tangled up. I guess that was it. I was thinking I had more off the top of my head. That one was unintended, folks. I'm sorry. I am really dumb. I'm sorry. That's dumb. There we go. Bearcats move it out. Johnny Bonta just served a 5-minute major. He got tripped up. And
Tripping. Oh, it might be give big.
Johnny Bonta must have played soccer. As he tried to draw maybe a little extra there. Thought he called for a penalty shot. It looked like he did.
Yeah.
Though these referees are like, well. We'll just take the penalty instead. Big dogs are out there. And that's in the form of Captain Damian Lona, Kyle Talibi, Ryan Murphy, Johnny Bonta, and I believe out there is Kyle Ahrens. Bearcats forcing it in toward the crease. There to make the save is Maxwell to keep this thing at a 14-2 game. Fans are calling for 16 here. I'm not sure if that'll be it. We'll see. Damian Lona looking to make it 15. Helping out is Kyle Talibi. Johnny Bonta behind the net. Feeds it up. Kyle Talibi comes out of nowhere, takes the shot. I thought Lona would have stepped up. Instead, Talibi takes a shot. It was blocked. Puck is cleared out. Minute 25 to go in the power play. Ew. Disgusting note. Not all things are sunshine and rainbows in UC country. Though Ryan Murphy feeds Johnny Bonta. What a save by Maxwell. Zach Maxwell may have given up 7 goals tonight, but he was not going to let 8 go by so easy as he makes an outstanding save. Moving from his left to his right, but like I was saying, things aren't all well here in UC country. If you are a Bearcat football fan, Brett Majors unfortunately has told me that the halftime score, the Thundering Herd running all over the Bearcats, they are up 21-0. Bearcats need some help. Luckily, things going well here for Cincinnati. Up 14-2 on the Akron Zips. Ripper there finds the wrong side of the net by Chris Bowers. Bowers reclaims it again. Slides up to the slot. Looking left wing side, top of the circle, Bonta. Bonta skates through. Goes right wing side, finds the stick of Maxwell. There to get the rebound is Cincinnati controlling as they head most of the time. Don't get your hand out there for that, Chris. That's gonna hurt. 2:05 to play here in regulation. Bearcats once again, their next opponent. You're looking at them, the Akron Zips. They will play them Friday before taking on the Pittsburgh Panthers. Puck turned over, Ryan Murphy. Here we go, 2-on-1. He's got Bonta to his left. Feeds Bonta, Bonta forehand. He's got it.
Oh. I thought Maxwell had it. The way he reacted.
Bonta did an excellent job. It's almost a golf clap at this point when you score 15. But Bonta able to settle it down, go with the forehand as his body's moving left. He stayed with the glove side and punched it home. The 60th shot for the Bearcats. Go figure, it's a goal. And the Bearcats have pushed this lead to 13. Puck sent in off the boards. Danny Matea, already a hat trick, looking for his fourth. Coming in left wing side, left it off for Colin McAllister. McAllister finds Chris Bowers. Bowers looking for a pass. Sawski and Maxwell down on his belly, able to find the puck and freeze it. 1:14 to go. Toughest question of the game, Coleman. Are you ready?
What? I think I know what you're gonna ask.
3 stars of the game. Do you got them?
No, I don't, because there's just too much to think about and figure out who to give them to.
All right, I'll make it easier.
Let's see if you got any.
Well, all right, I'll do this. I won't answer the question because I'm with you. 1 minute remaining. So the Bearcats have the glove that they hand off.
Yeah.
Who gets the glove at the end of the game? That I'll settle it to 1.
Okay. I don't know. I can't think of any guys that have. What we said, Matea. Yeah, he got 3 tonight, right? Danny did.
Yep.
You could see him getting it.
I got mine picked out.
In games like this, you like to see it given to the guy that doesn't get it every weekend. You know what I mean? Last night it was Weber. Nice shutout by him. So you like to see 24 get it tonight, maybe. Who are you thinking?
I'm thinking it'll be number 6, Nick Okada. I know he's gotten that award before, but man, were they lasers, and they were on target.
Hey, I'd give him one of my stars of the game, actually, now that I think about it.
There we go.
I'd give him a star. I'd give Matea a star, and I'd give one to Sebastian, but he stopped like 10 flutter shots tonight.
Well, the Bearcats are getting the chant as they're getting the cheer from the fans here. 15-2 final score. Bearcats win in dramatic fashion. Not really, but it was fun for us. Hopefully it was fun for you. 62 shots on net, 15 exactly for the Akron Zips. So once again, our 3 stars of the game, we'll give it out to Nick Okada, Danny Matea, Sebastian Millette. You earned it, along with Johnny Bonta, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll give him the honorable mention. Bearcats stay perfect on the year, and we'll face the Akron Zips next weekend. Thank you so much for watching Bearcat Hockey here on YouTube. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at UC Ice Hockey, and all update news from UCBearcatHockey.com. For Austin Coleman, for Stephen Lang, and for all the Cincinnati Bearcats, thanks for joining us. Be sure to catch us next week on Bearcats Hockey.